Joining us for more on the gas price jump is Dan McTeague, president of Canadians for Affordable Energy. Dan, it's like we can't catch a break anywhere. Everything's going up. Now this.
No, it's Bakari, you and I have talked about this many times in the past, but where gasoline and diesel prices go, so goes the economy and the cost of pretty much everything. And of course, those who follow stats can know that, last year prices were very high. They dropped. And then, of course, now we've seen a year later, inflation is, it looks like that's going to come to an end. We've seen gas prices now move up just in the past week, 6 cents a liter. And if you look since the beginning of summer, we're up about 14 cents. So that's going to have an impact, not just on the cost of transportation, but pretty much everything.
Okay, so help us understand this. What exactly is the culprit this time?
Well, two factors. One, oil prices are going up much higher than anyone had anticipated. And the second, of course, is the weakness in the Canadian dollar. The Canadian dollar is 130 just a couple of weeks ago, now 135. That adds about 2 cents a liter. But oil itself, OPEC is moving to cut back and curtail its amount of supply. Saudi Arabia in particular walked out and said we're going to do even more on our own, 1 million. And what that's happening is it's contrasted what everybody thought would be the big issue. That's demand dropping. In fact, it's gone the other way. Bakari, we anticipated about 100 million barrels of oil used every day. It's now at 102.3, going to 104 million barrels a day. So with supply being cut back, less supply, more demand, price has to give, and that's why we're seeing this price rise.
Okay, so Dan, just like life, gas prices are a roller coaster. How long do we have to hold on this time?
Well, I think we're going to have to see this be a little longer than expected. There's two refineries in eastern United States and Canada that are closing down for about a month in September. So I think we're going up another 10 cents a liter towards $1.80, maybe $1.85, and we're going to remain there. The Canadian dollar continues to be weak. And of course, weak Canadian dollar, that's adding 28, by the way, the price of gasoline. We no longer have the advantage or the benefit of the so-called petrodollar. And finally, of course, government taxes, 16.2 cents a liter for the carbon tax. It's not small potatoes anymore.
But Dan, what about this? Summer is coming to an end. The effect of the road trips, all that's coming to an end. Is that going to change anything?
It usually does, and so does the switchover around the beginning of September, middle of September, from summer to winter gasoline. I usually see prices drop 4 or 5 cents a liter. But if oil's going through the roof, the Canadian dollar is not matching that with a stronger currency versus U.S. greenback. It means that we're not going to get the benefit. Quite to the contrary. If this was June or July and we saw these prices going up, we'd be paying nearly $2 a liter. The fact that we're going to continue to rise, although more modestly, really suggests that the good days are over. The past 8 or 9 months, energy markets have been very nervous about macroeconomic issues. They've ignored supply and demand, and now, of course, those two roosters are coming home really to lay the eggs, so as they say. But it's very dangerous to find ourselves in, and I think it's for the foreseeable future. If these high prices are here to stay, with much higher prices in the not too distant future.
Oh my gosh! Okay, in our last 30 seconds, I got to get you to elaborate on rising prices. How much do we need to brace ourselves for?
Well, this weekend, you're going to get a 1 cent decrease tomorrow. You're going to get a 2 cent increase on Sunday. They'll stay till Wednesday. I think 10 cents is probably where we're going. So $1.80 to $1.82 is what I think we can expect to pay by the end of August, beginning of September.
Okay, Dan McTeague, president of Canadians for Affordable Energy. Oh, man, the bearer of bad news this time, but good news next time, hopefully. Dan, thanks a lot.
Talk to you again, Bakari. Talk to you soon.